Welcome back one last time to my playthrough with the LOTY 2022 contest lows. And as we are on the final rank of mixed, we're going to go ahead and finish up the rest of the uh, contest here of my recorded solutions. So yes, this will be the final video of the series here. So without further ado, let's go ahead again to the playthrough here. So first up, we have Mixed 1, a digital switchover. And this is by APJJM, yeah, or APJ for short. And yes, this was an LTC though, where the rule was to make an object here. And yeah, I guess for APJ's though, he decided to pick a computer. So pretty much the digital side of things, and then there's also the non-digital part with the pillar tile set of Lemmings 1. Oh no, I'm in the wrong year too. Alright, so I remember the LDC in which this came from. Yeah, this was a deceivingly difficult level for me, so this took me quite a while before I got it solved. But here you have two entrances. Yeah, the one on the left is a pre-assigned climber entrance, while the other one on the right is a pre-assigned slider entrance. And you have a 3 of everything skill set here and some pickup skills. So, oh yes, and there's also exit limits as well. So 25 here and 30 over here. Oh, I don't know if there was like a music track for this one. I mean, there was a custom one in the LDC it was in, but yeah, I guess APJ did not submit that one or something. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see what's going on there later. But anyway, yeah, I let one climber go on ahead here, and stack with the second one. Yeah, and quite honestly, I'm actually not remembering that I did that. But yes, and then I go ahead and block behind the first one, and then the next one will platform across the gap. Yeah, to the keyboard. Okay, and then for the slider entrance, platform here. Yeah, and then because of the edge, yeah, they're gonna go out the other way because they're sliders. And then I go ahead and bash with the first one that goes to the left. And again, yeah, the ones that turn back to the right will come back because of the drop. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It is with the second one that turns back to the left. Yeah, the first one goes on ahead over the top again. Yeah, and then for back to the climber hatch. And yes, in case you can't tell from the design of the low itself, yeah, APJ is definitely one of the most artistic people that I know. Yeah, I am very just blown away by how he made the stuff in this level. And I could definitely easily see why this was nominated. Yeah, I don't know who did, but like, yeah, I know it wasn't me though. But APJ did an amazing job here. It's just very mind-blowing. Yeah, with a very beautiful design. Yeah, I can't even imagine how long it even took to make the keyboard and everything. Yeah, I can only think that it took a very long time. But anyway, yeah, this slider will go out to the right now. And then we're gonna go ahead and stack here. And then same thing here, so that no one can come out to the right. Yeah, and then, yeah, I'll go ahead and bomb the blocker. Okay, platform up this gap. And then once the climber is high enough, then I go ahead and bomb him, I think. Yes. So yes, the platformer stops at the slope here, so therefore, yeah, they will not be able to go out to the right. Yeah, because they're sliders. Yeah, and as a matter of fact, these sliders will be using the left exit, while the climbers will be using the right exit. Yeah, because the terrain is perfectly set up for the climbers. Okay, so I believe everyone just turns around except for the last few, I think. Yeah, so I mine with one of the last few to the right. Yeah, everyone else turns back to the left and makes a detour. Okay, bash on through. Yeah, the sliders are perfectly safe now, so we don't worry about them for some time here. No, so we don't mind them free. Yeah, but I use the third lemming here. Yeah, while letting another one go on ahead. And then, yes, I dig here with one of the climbers. Yeah, so we collect a platformer pickup here. Yeah, and then, do I do anything over here? I think I remember I did though. But they all turn back to the right, yeah, and can climb out. Yeah, and then in the meantime, this climber is going to bomb when he's far up ahead or high enough. Yeah, now the sliders are free and we'll go out to the left. Yeah, so we bomb when we're high enough here, as I said. The next climber in the meantime will platform and then block at the end. Yeah, so I think here I just wait for the climbers to get on through first. Yeah, and this needs to be done in such a way so that you do not stop the other climbers from being able to climb up. No, I don't block there. Okay, not yet, I don't think. Yeah, now I block. Yeah, and here the climbers are perfectly safe. Yeah, then I go ahead and dig here. Once the others have passed through. Yeah, to collect another platform to pick up. Yeah. And then once he's high enough, then I go ahead and make him jump. Then he'll just come to the right side. And then what do I do here? Yes, I make one of the climbers jump to get over the top. And then finally just release them with a well-placed digger. Yeah, and then he will stop. Yep, right there. And now the climbers can go to the exit. So that's the climber hatch, or the climbers done. Now we need to take care of the sliders here. Yeah, who are stuck right here. And then, yeah. Go ahead and mine here. And then everyone would turn around in time. Yeah, and take a bit of a detour to give this miner enough time to pop him up the gap. Yeah, and I really love the touch of the chair here, and also the electric sockets on both sides of the exit here. So, really nice. So yeah, there we go. And yeah, unfortunately this climber cannot be saved now. Yeah, because the exit won't take any more. Yep, and that's it. I believe. Yeah, that was the climber who went past the exit and then dropped into the bottomless pit there. So yes, that's it. Now just nuke the blocker here. So we finished with a climber, or rather I finished with the climber and the blocker. But APJ told me my solution is perfectly fine. So yes, it's a really nice level, especially the design and everything. But it's also a deceivingly difficult level in my opinion. But a really good challenge. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Mix 2, Cause and Infect. So this is by 92 Dexter 11, aka Dexter. And yes, this uses quite a unique concept here. So, we have a zombie here, and a pre-assigned neutral who is a glider and a disarmer. And you also have a pre-assigned neutral who's a blocker. So, and then there's a gold here that we need to collect in order to unlock this exit. Yeah, but we need to be able to collect the walker pickup and release the blocker with it so that he can bomb away the wall here to let the rest of the neutrals into the exit. Yeah, and we need to do all that before the gold can be collected. So in other words, the walker pickup needs to be collected before the gold is collected. Yeah, because if not, then we lose any chance of releasing the blocker to bomb away the wall for the neutrals. So, how do we do that? Yeah, seems impossible, right? But no, it's not. So here, I block with the first Lemmy and turn around a few of them. Yeah, 5 of them as a matter of fact. Okay, and then I go ahead and block here. And then block with the last Lemmy going to the right. And then have 3 of them contained here. And then, first one that reaches here, we'll go ahead and bomb. Yeah, and then I also send one up as a climber. And then, yeah, I'll go ahead and bomb the left blocker. Yeah, shortly after the, or rather before the zombie turns around. Yeah, this will prevent the others from being affected by him. Yeah, and then I go ahead and bomb these 3 lemmings around the same place to basically make a hole for the zombie to get on through here. Alright, now here's the interesting concept that's used here, or needs to be used. So, first one would turn around the blocker, and then I go ahead and block him at the point where there's at least one lemming trapped between the blockers. And we do this repeatedly. Yeah, like that. So this pre-assigned neutral, yeah, that's a glider and a disarmer. He is coming, but we need to go ahead and make sure that this pre-assigned blocker is infected, so that this neutral is also infected, and therefore cannot collect the gold. Yeah, he will still disarm the trap because he's a disarmer, but because he's a zombie, yeah, basically he cannot interact with other objects, like collecting the gold or pushing buttons to unlock the exit. Yeah, a neutral can do that, but a zombie cannot. So this is one crucial difference that you can take advantage of. Yeah, and then that's it. Yeah, so my chain is a bit shorter than the intended solution, but yeah, Dexter told me that my solution is perfectly fine. So watch what happens. Yeah, and it reaches that pre-assigned blocker just in time before the this glider slash disarmor is able to reach him, and therefore cannot be infected. So that's how you achieve that. Now we don't have to worry about the gold being collected before we get the walker pickup. So, but again, he'll still disarm the traps though. Yeah, zombies can still do that. Yeah, and then he just glides and dies to the fire trap here. Yeah, so we use the three platformers. We get over here, collect the walker pickup. Yeah, it should be releasing. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you need to do so before the gold is collected, because we need him to bomb away the wall here. Yep, collect the gold, and now the exit is unlocked. And that's it. That's pretty much the best you can do. Yeah, the only way to get this level solved is to rescue these neutrals. Yeah, there's no way to rescue any of the normal lemmings here. So yeah, quite a neat concept here. And I guess that's the reason why this ended up being well liked and someone nominated this one. And again, yeah, I did not. So yeah, someone else did. But yeah, I can definitely see why this was nominated though, because it's quite a good one. Mixed Tree, Ancient Lem Marine. Yeah, and this is by Diacro. Yeah, and this was entered in the LDC where you need to make an object. And you were Armani's low in the very first video of this series. Yeah, Diacro and Armani essentially made the exact same object. Yeah, some kind of submarine. Yeah, and I found this one to be deceivingly difficult as well, because there's some possibilities that look like they could work, but they don't. Yeah, some of them actually end up a few pixels short of working, or you end up at least a skill short. But it's a pretty good one though. Alright, first one will turn back to the left and become a climber. Yeah, who will get over these obstacles and push the button here. Alright, so he's going to come back to the right now, climb over the wall, and then same thing with this, and then push this button. Alright, and we need to jump, because this is a splat fall here. And then, yeah, I go ahead and bash to the left at this time. Yeah, so that the crowd will fall in here. Yeah, so if you fall on the other side, then it becomes survivable. Yeah, though it's pretty tight here. Yeah, it's just one pixel away from being fatal. Yeah, but it is safe. So he's just going to go ahead and climb and fall back and go out to the right again. Yep, and then climb over the wall. No, he just goes on ahead and pushes this button. And then when he climbs, we go ahead and assign him a jumper so that he goes back out to the left. Yeah, so at this time, the crowd is perfectly safe and contained in here. No, so we haven't turned back to the right. Okay. Yeah, I am just not around the solution right now. Yeah, and then we go ahead and build to get over the obstacle here. Alrighty, and then build to get up here. And then, yeah, I go ahead and release the crowd at this time with a basher. Yep, and then we go ahead and build to get up here. And then we're going to go ahead and bash on through. And then, yeah, we're going to go ahead and jump. So that we land on the other side, he'll climb up and then fall back down and go out to the left to push this button. Yeah, that unlocks the exit, and he'll just release himself by climbing over the wall. And that's it. So, quite a nice level here, but yeah, I found this one to be deceivingly difficult. Alright, next one, Mix 4. Yeah, the devil is in the details. And this is the level 28 in the final rank of Master 88's third level pack. Yeah, and we have a time limit of 4 minutes here. And this is definitely one of the hardest levels from that pack. Yeah, although it's going to be quite a while before I get to it, though. Yeah, because I still need to play his second level pack before I do the third one. Yeah, I've already played the first one. Yeah, which sticks to only the classic 8 skills. And the only new Lemix feature some levels have is the teleporter. Let's see, mix 4. So yeah, basically the problem here is, or rather the hardest part is just simply figure out a way to get a lemming far enough ahead in order to make a digger pit before anyone else can slip out to the right. Yeah, because you have to save everyone here. So the way I do this is that I increase the release rate to 82. Yeah, and then first lemming that turns back to the right, the left. I go ahead and build. And then I believe I wait for a while here. Yeah, some of these lemmings would like sync up in the meantime. Yeah, and then at this time I go ahead and start building to the right. Yeah, when all lemmings have dropped out. And with about a little under 2.5 minutes remaining. Okay, and then I go ahead and keep on building. Yeah, delay the third one for a bit before building again. Yeah, and this was done in such a way so that everyone takes another detour and isolates one lemming. So he is the one to do the digger pit. Yeah, and he has enough time to do so before anyone slips by him. Yeah, and I do it right here. Yeah, and this is where it got deep enough. Yeah, just barely deep enough, but it works. Excuse me. And then I go ahead and use the last lemming to glide so that he can land down here and get the builder pickup in for the time being. And then once the digger pit is low enough, I go ahead and use a lemming inside the pit to mine out to our left. Yeah, in this way, yeah, they are just barely contained. I think it's like a 7-pixel wall. But we will later release them with I am having a hard time speaking today. Yeah, we will release them with a digger once we get the pickup. So in the meantime, the miner goes on ahead and builds across the gap. And then we use the final builder to build across this gap. At this time, we collect the climber pickup, so we give it to this glider here, who will collect the jumper pickup and also the digger pickup. Now, this is something that I missed, and yeah, I definitely had the level solved, but I didn't realize that you need to assign the jumper later. Yeah, I kept thinking, oh man, the instant he turns back to the left, he's just gonna bounce off this wall here. So, in earlier attempts, I kept thinking to like dig away the wall, so that doesn't happen. But the thing is, if you do that, yeah, the others will slip out to the right, yeah, and die to the bottomless pit, yeah, which you cannot avoid. But instead, the answer is to wait until he will land in such a way so that he does not bounce back. Yeah, it all comes from the fact that I forgot that he's a climber, so therefore he's able to get himself over the wall. So I had the level solved, yeah, in earlier attempts where the mess of lemmings here wasn't as huge of a disorganized mess. But well, yeah, sometimes I just become blind to my to these things. But anyway, yeah, we released the others with a digger, and that's it. So yeah, as you can see, not a lot of time left. Finished with 16 seconds remaining. Yeah, and as a matter of fact, yeah, the intended solution isn't that tight at all. Yeah, I believe it is possible to finish with like a little over a minute or something like that. Mix 5, perilous parkour, and time limit at 2 minutes and by crane. Yeah, there are 2 talismans here. Yeah, there's a bronze one, which is complete using no more than 16 total skills. Yeah, and also a silver one, which you complete in under 1 minute and 10 seconds. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and start with the bronze one here. Yeah, which is the 16 skills one. I even labeled it. So yes, we start with a pre-assigned shimmer, and the rest are zombies coming out the entrances here. Yeah, this one releases pre-assigned, or rather zombies that are pre-assigned climbers and pre-assigned swimmers. And then there are a few more here. Yeah, and they are also pre-assigned climbers and swimmers. But luckily, you don't have to worry too much about these, for example, where they will just climb over and die, and splat. And then same thing with these. Yeah, they will also splat as well. But the thing is, yeah, there are plenty of zombies here, so, I didn't even read how many. So there's 30. And then I assume 30 there as well, so 90 in total, I think. Alright, so this is the way you do it with no more than 16 skills. You essentially have to minimize them skill assignments as much as possible here. So jump over the vine trap. Okay, mine on through. Yeah, don't interrupt him. Yeah, and then one jumper to get over the gap here. Okay, and then another one to get over, and then another one to go over the top here. Yeah, and then jump when we go back to the left. And then jump to get over and go to the right here. And then one jumper to land on here safely. Yeah, and then we just make this long walk here while assigning any skills. Yeah, and we'll turn around here. Okay, jump over. Okay, so this could be a little tight. Yeah, so we need to go ahead and make him jump. Otherwise, he was just going to get infected. So apparently, it still works when you when there are pixelated mess there. So we jump. Yeah, wait until we get high enough before we risk getting infected, and then we jump the other way. And the same thing here. Okay, and then one more jumper to get up here. Yeah, if he is a glider, then he's not going to attach himself to the wall. So that's why you need to avoid assigning the glider at all costs here. Well, at least for the time being. Yeah, and then we go ahead and bash on through. Yeah, this should be the 15th skill. And then finally, the last assignment is a glider, which is the 16th. Yeah, and that is the limit for the talisman. So, that is the bronze one. Now I'm going to go ahead and show the other talisman solution. Yeah, which is completing in under 1 minute and 10 seconds. Yeah, so in contrast to the 16 skill limit, yeah, this is the one where you want to assign as many jumpers as possible. Yeah, in order to meet the time requirement. Yeah, and that is not an easy thing to do. Yeah, this one is definitely much harder. Yeah, you have to jump at any possible moment, yeah, given the opportunity. Yeah. So go ahead and mine through, and then cancel him when he breaks on through. So as to like speed things up, because the miner is very slow. Yeah, and then we keep on jumping as much as we can here. Yeah, jump into jump. Yeah, just keep doing that. Yeah, you pretty much have to jump the entire level. Yeah, except in a couple of places where jumping would lead him ending in like a water pit or whatever. So yeah, you have to speed it up as much as you can here by jumping as much as possible. Yeah, and this was pretty close, but yeah, he does not get infected. Okay, and then jump here. Okay, bash on through. And then at the last possible moment, I go ahead and interrupt him with a jumper, and then finally give him a glider skill, and that's it. So watch the clock here. Yeah, and then I frame step this. Yeah, this just barely finishes with a second to spare. Oh, and actually, it actually hit the mark. But yeah, in the post results screen, yeah, it actually counts because yeah, it would actually fail. It was actually exactly 1 minute and 10 seconds. Yeah, so this finishes with 0.06 of a second to spare. So that's why I was granted the talisman here. So yeah, as you can see, it is far harder than the 16 skill limit. But pretty nice level by Crane there, but definitely one of the hardest. One of his hardest. Yeah, even if it doesn't look like it. Mix 6, I Hate Sand by SQ1188. Okay, so the skills may be quite minimal here, but don't take this to mean that it's going to be an easy low, because this is actually still a deceivingly difficult low. Yeah, but it's definitely one of SQ188's best levels. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know who nominated this one. Yeah, same thing with Crane's Low. I didn't nominate that one either. So you have 4 entrances here. Yeah, 2 of them are pre-assigned swimmer hatches, while the other ones are just regular ones. And yeah, the rule for this entry was making an L2 level with L2 tile sets. Yeah, and again, tile set mixing is allowed. Yeah, as long as the tile sets used are L2 ones. But yeah, I really like the background that's used here, and SQ188 did a very nice job with the beach tile set. Yeah, so we go ahead and build here. And yeah, here's a nifty trick that we need to use here. The instant he turns around, we're going to go ahead and use a miner, and the destruction mask of the miner is quite high, so that he breaks off the floor from above. Yeah, releasing this pre-assigned swimmer. And he would use the builder staircase to keep on going in order to release this normal lemming down here. Alright, and then all that's left to do is to use this pre-designed swimmer that goes on ahead to mine into the steel to turn around, and then finally patch up the gap with a platformer, and that's it. Yep, that's already it. So yep, that's all there is to it. Yeah, but it's still not an easy level by any means. Yeah, it is actually still deceivingly difficult. Yeah, and I was certainly stuck here until I realized this minor trick right here. Yeah, but it's not new to me. Yeah, I've seen it. I just it just took me a while to see it. But yeah, very nicely done to SQ1 here. Alrighty, and I believe this is this is not the final one. I believe this might be the second to last one. Mix 7, Time Waster 500. Yeah, by Mystify, and time limit at 8 minutes and 20 seconds. So this is another waste my time contest entry. And yeah, it's pretty simple. All you just need to do is bash until you uncover the exit. Yeah, and this was also the winner along with Icho's waste my time entry. Yeah, because they both finished on the very last frame of the lemming exiting and counting when the clock runs out. Yeah, and that's the highest score that is possible to achieve. Yeah, under the contest that Dark Schultz organized. So yeah, it's all just bashing until you get to the exit here. So yeah, I'm just gonna put the entire thing on time skip here. Yeah, now watch the clock here. This is the final basher. Alright, 1 second remaining. Now, he has hit the exit trigger, and I'm just gonna frame skip this. Bam! Yeah, counts as exiting, and the clock runs out at the exact same moment. But this is still counted as a success. Yeah, so it takes exactly 8 minutes and 20 seconds. You definitely cannot finish any faster than that. Yeah, it is just not possible. Alrighty, and then I believe this is the final low. Yeah, for the LOTY2022. Mixed 8, Underwater Caverns by Turrican. Okay, this is the low that can be found in Turrican's Mike's Lemmings version 2. Yeah, which I recently played. Oh no, there's actually one more. Okay, so no, never mind. This is the penultimate one. And this is definitely one of the hardest, yeah, from that pack. Yeah, this one took me quite a while, as I had a couple attempts on video, and I had to do the rest of it off camera after that. Yeah, it took about at least another hour or so before I finally was able to solve it. But in the end, I actually ended up using quite a messy and fiddly solution. Yeah, which was deemed acceptable by Turrican. So, yeah, I end up with this solution. Yeah, I stone here. Yeah, about after he falls 2 pixels. Yeah, and then I go ahead and stack here. Yeah, next one will be able to step up, and then he just platforms to the terrain here. Yeah, and this is definitely one of the new tile sets. Yeah, by I believe his name is Glitch App or something like that. Yeah, it's a really, really nice one. Yeah, so you can definitely make some pretty nice levels here. Yeah, and then I go ahead and interrupt the stacker with a jumper. I believe. Yeah, it's a jumper. And then I go ahead and block. So in this way, the others will be able to step up and through the blocker. Yeah, and then I go ahead and stack. Yeah, in such a way so that the others will be blocked in by both the blocker and the stacker. So in the meantime, one will slip by the stacker here. Yeah, but by this time, the platformer has sealed out the gap before he can slip on through. Alrighty, and then another pixel precise assignment here. So on the very last frame before he turns around, we go ahead and laser and then clone. Yeah, so this releases the crowd because it destroyed the stack. And then it also made a hole for this pre-assigned this armor. I think that's the only skill he has. No, he is yes, I believe it's just a disarmor. And a climber. I'm not sure what the L is actually. I think it is a slider. So he's a pre-assigned slider, climber, and disarmor. Yeah, and then another pixel precise assignment here. Stack and then clone. And then interrupt the one going to the right, yeah, with a jumper. Yeah, so that the stack is surmountable. And then I'll go ahead and release a lemming to do a work with a Shamir. Yeah, and then he falls just a bit past the trigger area of the trap there. And then on the very last pixel before he falls off here, yeah, I go ahead and platform twice. Yeah, and then he'll turn around here. Yeah, collect the 2 rocket pickups. And then we're going to go ahead and do the work with this triathlete now. So he'll disarm this trap. Yeah, come back to the right. Alright, build, and then after a while, clone them. Okay, the one going to the right will platform, and then the one going to the left will climb up and disarm this trap. Yeah, and then once the platform is far enough, we go ahead and make him jump so that he lands on this platform here. We will disarm this trap, collect the gold here, and then make him jump past the trap, even though we don't have to, since he can disarm it. Yeah, he won't get killed by it. Yeah, so we do in such a way so that he lands before the trap trigger. We will proceed to disarm it. Then at this time, I go ahead and stack here to release the crowd. Yeah, he will get interrupted because of the ceiling. Yeah, and I believe this is just a 6-pixel wall, so they can still step up. Alright, and then for the slider here, we need to go ahead and make him shimmy, so that he does not fall into the trap trigger. Because when he slides back to the left, he'll just fall directly on the trigger and get killed. Yeah, you cannot disarm a trap when... like, followers cannot disarm traps. Yeah, even if they're disarmers. Okay, and then we'll go ahead and platform here, and then make him jump so that he starts climbing and gets onto this platform, where he'll disarm the traps and collect the gold. Alrighty, he's going to slide out to the left and collect the builder pickup. Yeah, and this was another pixel precise assignment. So here, I place it in such a way so that it creates a wall high enough to stop the climber from going out to the right. Yeah, this is another one of our sacrifices. Yeah, like that. So again, very pixel precise. And then finally, collect the gold here, which unlocks the exit. Yeah, and then I start stacking with this lemming here. So this was done in such a way so that the disarmer comes back in time to get ahead of the stacker here. Yeah, and then I cancel the stacker with a jumper. So the disarmer is now ahead, who will go ahead and disarm the trap before it gets to kill anyone. Oh, and oh yeah, he just disarmed this trap, but it doesn't really matter because we can't save him. Yep, and then all that's left to do is to release this blocker with a walker, and that's it. So yes, this is definitely one of the hardest in the Mike's Lemmings version 2 pack. But that pack is pretty much a huge jump in difficulty. Yeah, from the Mike's Lemmings. It's a pretty good one though. Yeah, I still urge you to give it a try if you haven't yet. Alrighty, and the final low for LOTY2022. Mix 9, The Ice Castle in the Sky by Beck Tavar. And yes, this is a level from her I don't remember what this person likes to go by. Either like her or maybe Dare or something like that. But I think I'll just go ahead and say Dare for the time being, just because in case if her accidentally like offends this person. So yeah, I apologize if that's the case. But yeah, this is a level in the demo. Yeah, for the Xmas pack that was released at the end of last year. And yeah, this is one of my nominations. Yeah, I really like this one. And this is certainly the hardest. This level is a preview of one that will be included on Lemmings Retribution. Buttons are items the Lemmings touch to open a locked exit door. The level is full of them, and on the ice castle, beware the deadly ice spikes, and don't be dumbfounded by the explosive mines. And yeah, from the demo, yeah, this is the hardest one. Yeah, but I really like the challenge here. Yeah, despite the skill set, it's not that open-ended. Yeah, but there's still multiple solutions that are possible here. Okay, and I actually had 2 solutions here. Yeah, I guess I can show off both of them. Yeah, jump twice to get over to this button here. Yeah, and you'll allow up to 20 losses here. Yeah, and then he just becomes a sacrifice. Yeah, jump to get over, and then platform. And then, yeah, 2 platforms here. Bash on through. Yeah, build, and then build again. And then platform. Yeah, so that he can close out the gap here. Make him a climber. Yeah, and then I send up another climber at this time as well. Yeah, and then once the climber's high enough, I go ahead and bomb. Okay, platform across. Whoop. Yeah, and then I make him jump at a time when he's able to reach the other side. So now he'll go ahead and push this button. Yeah, and then I'll make him jump the other way so that he does not fall back down and splat. Okay, bash. Okay, and then build across the gap here. Now we'll push these 2 buttons. Yeah, and then I'll go ahead and build here. Okay, make him jump and then bomb him. Yeah, when he's high enough, but not so high that the others cannot step up into the bomb hole. And then what did I do there? Okay, I released the crowd with the platform where it appears. Yeah, so I wait for everyone to make a round first. So I think I just used the final lemming here. Yes, bash on through, and then build. Oh yes, now I'll go ahead and do a quick series of skill assignments here. So rapid fire, yeah. So it's just bashing and then canceling mid-stroke with jumpers. Yeah, so now we can step up on up, and then we go ahead and build to the right. Yeah, wait for everyone to make a round first, I think. Yes. Yeah, one lemming's coming back to the left right now, and I will use him to close out the gap. No, not him. Nope, I guess I do another round then. Yeah, and then I build before reaching the tip. Yeah, in this way that no one will splat here. Yeah, so it comes pretty close, but everyone survives here. Yeah, and then I go ahead and bash on through. And then build. Yeah, then I guess he's a sacrifice, he just splats. And then go ahead and platform and then build. And then he will finish this gap before the others arrive. Yeah, and then we go ahead and push 2 more buttons. And then platform with the gap here. He will finish on time. And then bash to get on through. And then we simply let the ones step on the mines to be sacrifices here. Yeah, because you are allowed to lose plenty here. Yeah, and they are one-time traps. So once they go off, yeah, they cannot be used to kill another. So yeah, that's plenty of losses, but we are still allowed 8 more. To lose 8 more. So bash on through here. And then go ahead and bomb. Yeah, start building up to the left here. Now don't finish it. Yeah, now I'll go ahead and finish it. Yeah, so I guess I'm letting the last 2 going back to the left through. Yeah, push this one, and then we go ahead and bomb to make a turnaround point. No, don't do anything. Okay. Okay, start platforming here. Okay, platform again. Yeah, and then platform again. I believe 3 is enough to reach the wall. Yes. Alrighty, and then I guess they'll just stay put for the meantime. Yeah, and then I go ahead and bomb the second to last one going to the right. To let the last one through, to fall down and push the button. Who was splat. Yeah, then I go ahead and platform the other way. So I guess I'm just letting 1 through to push the buttons here. Yeah, which is why I'm doing the work here first. Yeah. So 4 builders here. Yeah, and then we finally reach the wall here. And then I'm gonna go ahead and platform the other way, I believe. No. Excuse me. There is one final one that's below here, which will bash. Okay, and then we'll just simply jump to avoid the icicle traps. Yeah, so that he push the buttons here. And then I think he just gets sacrificed later on after that. Yeah, so finally I just bash on through to get to the exit, and that's it. So this saves 2 over the requirement here. Or at least in this solution it does. And now I'm gonna go ahead and show off another solution where yeah, one of the buttons I push by splatting, yeah, I do it like a normal way, I think. This is mix 9. Yeah, and the one with the layer timestamp here. So let's see my second solution here. Yeah, I think it's mostly the same, just some differences with some skill swapping, I think. Okay, so far it's still the same. Yeah, so it looks like so far it's the same. Yeah. for the most part. Okay, this time I bash. Yeah, so it looks like I just make the long bridge across in order to reach this button. Yeah, and now I believe he is in our sacrifice, unless I make him jump back the other way. Oh, okay, yeah, I make him jump the other way. Now the rest might be the same though. Yeah. I think this just simply came from the fact that I saw like, oh, I had plenty like constructor skills to spare, or some constructor skills to spare in the end. Yeah, from my other solution. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, make him jump. Then yeah, reduce the crowd with a platformer. And then it appears that I used the exact same waiting game here. Yeah, bash with the last one, and then build. Okay, yeah. So yeah, make this quick series of bashing and canceling. Okay, build one bridge to the right. Okay, so this time I started a little earlier, the second one a little earlier. But yeah, this is fine because they still survive. Yeah, bash on through. Yeah, and it looks like I have another sacrifice like the same one from last time. Platform and then build. Yeah, only this time it seems that I have way more time to see off the gap here. Yeah, bash on through, which again, one lemming will die to each of the mine traps here. So yeah, until I realized that you could just simply sacrifice each one to the mine trap, yeah, I actually found this to be quite hard. Yeah, and it's still a pretty hard low anyway. Yeah, despite the seemingly generous skill set here. So really the thing is, the low is not as open-ended as you might think, as the skill set might lead you to think. Okay, and then make a turnaround point as usual with 2 bombers. Yeah, and then pop them up the gap here. Oh, that's right. Yeah, no need to bash and then bomb to get through this time, since I have used the platformer bridges here instead to do that. Yeah, then we need to go ahead and prepare the bridge work to the left first. Yeah, and we do so right now. Yeah, and then platform up here. And then by this time, yeah, this should allow one lemming to be isolated from the bottom here. Yeah, because we can just simply bash on through with the last one, like that. We would do the same thing with the series of jumping. Yeah, to get the final buttons. Several buttons. Yep, and then he just becomes another sacrifice, I think. Yeah, and simply bash on through. And then I simply interrupt him mid-stroke with a builder. Yep, and that's it. Okay, so this one is a little more efficient in saving more lemmings. Yeah, because this time I am 5 over the requirement. So it turns out that this might be a lot better, since in the other solution, there were 2 more bombers used here. Yeah, so I think that's the reason why. At least 2 bombers, yeah. Either 2 or 3, I don't care. Okay, so that's my second solution. And I guess I can go ahead and show their intended solution as well. Yeah, but just note that this isn't open-ended though, just not as open-ended as you might think. It would be this one, I think. Yeah, maybe I should have renamed it before recording, but well. Yeah, it appears to be it, since it didn't tell me that this was a replay for a different low and whatnot. So, climber. Yeah, jump on over. Yeah, jump, jump. And then jump to get on back. Okay, platform and then build. Yeah, bash on through. Yeah, build. Build. And then build. Okay, bash to get on through, and then platform the gap up. Make her jump. I mean, make him jump. Yeah, now I'm mixing the genders. And then build. Bash on through. Yeah, series of canceling there. Yeah, and yeah, there's still a gap here, so he will be able to come back out to the right. Yeah, so jump several times to get over the top here, and then build when he gets up there. Yeah, so take 3 builders. Yeah, and then build up again. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, platform up here. twice. Yeah, and then start building up here. Yeah, and then platform after 2 builders. And so it takes another 2 builders to reach the wall here, and then bash on through. Okay, jump. Yeah, do the series of jumping to get all the buttons here. And then maybe he's a sacrifice after that. Okay, and then yeah, bash on through to release the crowd now. So yes, just becomes a sacrifice. That's the first sacrifice, as a matter of fact. Yeah, and platform the other way here. Yeah, at a time when everyone can make another detour here. Yeah, climb, and then bomb. Yeah, and then platform the other way. So no bashing on through here. Okay, bomb, and bomb a follower here, and then another bomber to make a turnaround point. Yeah, and then a sacrifice to the mine traps here. Okay, and then bash on through, and then bomb. Yeah, bash on through here, and then platform up the gap. Okay, turns around. Yeah, bomb the last one going to the left. Okay, platform. And a platform right behind him. Yeah, so they both turn around. Nope. Nope. Yeah, bomb here and then build. So why would... Oh, yes, there's one more button that needs to be pushed down there. Yeah, so just splatting. So apparently the splatting is intended. Yeah, to push that button. But as my second solution shows, you can do so without that. Yeah, so 2 builders here. Oh, and okay, did it with the second to last lemming. Yeah, bash through the staircase. Yeah, and then bash on through with the one behind the first one. Bash to get to the exit. Yeah, bomb this away. Yeah, so that you can platform towards the button. And then around here, the basher should stop. Yeah. There we go. Now he stopped. Okay. So 2 platformers here, and then cancel with a basher. Yep, and that's it. So another lemming that pushes the button by splatting. So yeah, this one is a lemming over the requirement. But again, yeah, as these solutions show, yeah, it's an open-ended one. So you can just solve it any way you can. Just be aware that it's not as open-ended as the skill set might lead you to believe. But other than that, yeah, you're free to carve out your own solution. And there are some solutions that can save several over the requirement. Like in the case of my second one. Okay, so that was the final low of LOTY2022. So it brings us back to the first low. So there you have it. Yeah, those are all my solutions to all the lows of the LOTY2022 collection. So if you've been watching, I hope you enjoyed these watching by solutions, and we will the playing phase will close in a couple of days, and then the voting should be started. But I think it all depends on when Icho is able to get the links to the lower pictures and whatnot. Yeah, because once he does so, then the voting can begin. But yes, so we'll see you all around for the voting, and good luck to all the designers whose lows were nominated, including myself, I guess. But I'm not too obsessed with winning here. Yeah, as winning in either an LTC or LOTY is the least of my concerns. And quite honestly, I don't believe my chances are too great here, considering that there are some really, really well-designed lows here in the artistic side and whatnot. Yeah, so pretty much right here, I think a lot of my advantages here are just the puzzle quality, yeah, rather than the visuals. But as Icho has noted, for example, yeah, my visuals are definitely getting much better, and it definitely shows in my more recently designed lows than the earlier ones. By the way, yeah, I still wish everyone luck here, and including myself. But again, I am not too obsessed with winning here. So with this, may the best man win, and see you guys all around for future projects and LPs that I do. So have a great day, everyone.